Hey, what's up guys, Keaton here. So I just picked up the iPad Pro 2 days ago, and just a side note, I like to keep things super positive here on the channel, just cause that's kind of who I am, and you don't really want to be around someone who's negative. When I got this, I don't think I've ever experienced so much negativity in my life, so this is the iPad Pro Rant. So keep this in mind, I've only been using the iPad Pro for a few days, and while my first impressions have just been absolutely horrible, I'm hoping that they'll change, and I'll check back with you guys in a few weeks to see if they have. But the first thing that just has me flustered beyond belief is the fact that I can't get any accessories. It is so bad that I had to go on Amazon and buy a cheap $9 plastic case that I'm pretty sure is just it's gonna turn yellow. It's a clear case, it's gonna be yellow by the time I'm done with it. That just really annoyed me. But the thing that I'm so upset about is Apple made a big deal about their new accessories for the iPad Pro.
It delivers something extraordinary. Precision that actually gives you the ability to touch a single pixel.
One is the keyboard, which goes for $169, and the other is the Apple Pencil, which goes for $99. Really just a glorified stylus, and you can't buy those because they take 4 to 5 weeks to get one. What? What? I would rather not even have the iPad Pro and get the accessories when I buy an iPad Pro than just have this and not really know what to do with it. I consider this more of a laptop that's trying to compete with the Microsoft Surface line. That's just me, and typing on this is not easy. It's really not, and I have big hands. I was able to type on my iPad Air totally fine. And to make matters even worse, I couldn't even buy one of the Apple silicon cases or some of the other options they have because I went to 3 stores, they didn't have them. The 4th store did, but I'm not gonna drive 35 miles to go get a case. That's just not happening. And the nice people at the Apple store, they tried to sell me a Logitech keyboard and the Pencil by 53, the other stylus that looks good, but I don't want that one. And I just at that point, I should have just walked out. I should have just walked out of the Apple store. The next thing is who is this for? Who is supposed to use this? I guess without the keyboard, I won't really know for 4 to 5 weeks, so the review might take a little bit of time, but is this for students? Is this for graphic designers? Is this for people who want to draw? I don't really know. I was holding this in my hands, just looking at it for hours on end. I'm seriously confused on how to use this. Not this is my first iPad, let's, get a little quick demo going on. I know how to work the Apple products, but I don't know what, I don't get it. I don't get it. Multitasking's kind of cool, but this goes for $800. And this is the 32 gigabyte model, and we'll talk about that in a second. This is pretty much an $800 book for me. I read books on here, I watch Netflix and Hulu, and that is really it. So I guess I have the world's most expensive book now. Oh, another thing, this just feels too big to me. Again, I've only spent around 48 hours with this, so this might change, but I just feel so awkward holding this. Again, the keyboard. You kind of get a theme here, I need the keyboard. I really need the keyboard, man. Set it up and enjoy it and maybe get a little bit better of an appreciation for it. But holding this, I just feel weird. And to make matters even worse, if you're one of those people who takes pictures with your iPad, please don't go out in public. I don't want to see people like this. I'm a tall dude. I'm 6'2". Please don't. No. I don't want to see anyone taking pictures with this. I just don't know what to do, and it's huge. Using it in portrait, you just almost can't. What? So this kind of goes back to the accessories, and that's really the big theme here, is the accessories kind of make the experience good, but I think the Apple Pencil should be included for free. They're selling it for an extra $99 in typical Apple fashion, which I guess is fine, but I would rather not have a back-facing camera here and get the stylus for free. Because if you're taking pictures like this, there's another problem, and the stylus seems pretty cool. I played around with it in the store. I kind of like what it can do. Maybe it'll inspire me to actually take notes in college versus just chilling in the lecture on my phone and stuff and just really showing up for the test. So maybe that might help me, but give me something here, guys. Like, I don't even need the camera on the back. And lastly, I think just these 5 reasons alone might just send me over the edge. I might even have to do a drop test, but I won't be because I don't want to drop my new book. This 32 gigabyte Wi-Fi model goes for $799. I don't know how I feel about the prices yet, but there really are only 2 capacities. You have 32 gigabytes and 128 gigabytes. It's like Apple heard us when we were complaining about the 16 gigabyte model and how we really liked the 32 gigabyte model and how that should be the standard. And then they just forgot about the 64 gigabyte model. Like, I don't think 32 gigs is enough storage for me personally, so I would have naturally opted in for the 64 gig model, but that's not an option. So if I wanna get the next best thing, that is $949. I own a MacBook Air, so, like, is this just a way to infiltrate my household and, like, you know, get me to just spend all my money with you guys? I don't even know. And if you want the cellular model, don't even get me started. It is just, whew. And then factoring the cost of the accessories, like, what am I doing with my life? And before I end this rant, I want to give a huge thanks to Braintree Payments for making this video possible. So Braintree is the king in payments, and I'm actually starting a t-shirt shop soon. My friend Matt has been coding it like crazy. It looks really awesome, and the designs are literally like the best part. So we plan to have Braintree over on the t-shirt shop. So what's super sweet about Braintree is it's accepted in over 40 countries, and it accepts over 130 currencies, which I didn't even know there were that many currencies. So like, that's just mind-blowing. So some of the currencies they accept are Apple Pay, Android Pay, Bitcoin, PayPal, you name it, and they probably got it. And their V.0 SDK makes it super simple to integrate into your website. So that's awesome. So if you want to find out more info, check the link in the description below or go to braintreepayments.com/Keaton and get started. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I know it was like the biggest rant I've ever done. And if you guys enjoyed it, give this video a thumbs up and go and subscribe here if you are new. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.